Detroit. It's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be led out by their quarterback. Back in the NFL for the first time since 2016, it's Colin Kaepernick.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23-yard line. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
24 yards.
That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Kaepernick now on first down. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Now an option play on second down. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Kaepernick now on third and goal. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Johnson on the handoff.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28.
A gain of 12. First down, Minnesota.
Play action. Now Kaepernick. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Sheldon Rankins in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Uses the stiff arm. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Kaepernick's pass.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. So here are the Lions now backed up for their first drive. They are led out by an 8-time Pro Bowler in his 16th season out of Cal. It's Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I know one thing in baseball, you want to have your closer, right, to finish off games. How about finishing off a season? Last week, Week 16, he was the NFC Offensive Player of the Week as he looks forward to this one here to close out the year.
And, of course, he'll have the playoffs to look forward to. Already clinched a berth there, but indeed a great Week 16. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Ezekiel Elliott.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 19 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter whether they run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give them just a little bit of space.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete.
Rodgers pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, his intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that
pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Michael Brockers in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
53-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, they'll be disappointed with that effort.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Kaepernick.
The 46-yard line.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. On 2nd down, Elliott. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brings up 3rd.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
35 yards that time on the punt, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick. Amendola catching it left side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
44-yard line.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. And Olsen over the middle. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
A gain of
7 yards there and a 1st down. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Kaepernick. Screen play, Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Back at the 46-yard line.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Kaepernick to throw again. And he's got his man Hilton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now, Kaepernick again. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
3, Lions nothing.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Brought in left side by Snead. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
And right side, they're going to go option here. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Recovered by...
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Second and 3.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Devin McCourty there defensively.
Throwing his Kaepernick on third down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
And the Vikings.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he stopped immediately there.
Johnson again the ball.
Calling no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Kaepernick now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Makes the score Vikings 6, Lions nothing.
So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flipping over to the other side, the offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Again, it's Kaepernick. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. As he throws there, incomplete. Amendola again the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Kerry Hyder flying in and laying the lumber defensively.
4th down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you as always. Welcome into our final regular season edition of our Halftime Report. Playoff lives hanging in the balance as we take you around the NFL one final time. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the 2nd half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the 2nd half of Week 17 is underway. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
3rd and 6.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
42-yard line.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Kerry Hyder brought him down. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. Over the middle here, it's Hilton.
Complete to number 13. 5 yards on the play.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he will have a Vikings first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
First down.
They stay on the ground on first for Johnson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the draw, here's Johnson. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 32. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game. I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Vikings 9, Lions nothing.
So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
Return. The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
10th carry now for Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Detroit Lions, first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Rodgers going to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
The 9-yard line.
Now Elliott. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. They'll run with Barber. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd.
They'll run with Barber. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's Peyton Barber that polishes it all off with a touchdown scamper. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Here's Matthew Slater to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Number 33.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
again. It's Johnson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Fighting Hilton on the slant.
Let's get him. Complete to number 13, T.Y. Hilton.
Now that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
And Olsen over the middle.
Kaepernick's pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Lions' 43-yard line.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Tackled at the 27-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
7.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And this one's incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down.
To throw, Kaepernick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Into the red zone now, Kaepernick. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
To Greg Olsen.
7 yards the pickup there.
7-yard
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
13-yard line.
Kaepernick to throw again. That's complete right around the 8. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now Kaepernick again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. To throw is Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. So a change of possession here on the punt.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, and he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick.
The quarterback is sacked.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
11 yards there, 1st down.
The Vikings 1st down.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It's
a 1st down on a gain of 10. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. To throw, Kaepernick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Kaepernick's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Kaepernick now to throw. Got a man, it's Amendola. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
Minnesota.
From the red zone now, they'll look back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Kaepernick on 3rd down. And it's caught. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kerryon Johnson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the touchdown run came from Kerryon Johnson to cap things off. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 43-yard line.
And again, it's Rodgers. And this is incomplete.
Rodgers.
The Lions on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so they dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And that will be incomplete.
Rodgers.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Eli Apple on the coverage.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got Snead. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 14. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20. And
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And that one makes this a 19-point game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, it's team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Rodgers now on first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On first down, Rodgers. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
That's another.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
First and 10.
As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
To throw again. Rodgers is going to find his running back. It's complete.
Rodgers.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for Minnesota, the win for them is number 6 on the year. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for Detroit, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And the playoffs will run through their house as they'll get the week off and get set to host a divisional round game in 2 weeks' time. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.